It's a lot of buttons pressing in this, man.
Apparently this gentleman here is a police officer at Hanover Police Department, just outside of Chicago, is here illegally, overstayed his visa. How he got a job as a police officer. Crazy.
Crazy is an understatement.
Facts.
And again, there's a lot of issues with this story because the federal government gave him a work authorization. Okay. And that the police department says we can hire him. Roll the next clip.
They still cannot ignore the fact that he was overstaying. That's a federal statute. So whether or not they came up or they missed it or whatever, I'm not blaming them, but it was missed, right? So we need to do something.
And we've confirmed that, so he's visa overstay.
Correct.
Wow.
Look, and that's really that simple. Before I keep continuing, I want to tell y'all it's really that simple. He had work authorization to be here when he was here. He overstayed visa. He is now wanted for overstayed visa. He got a job. The state took that work visa as in, we can give you a firearm. We can make you law enforcement, knowing though you're an immigrant and you, even though you can work here, you're not supposed to possess a firearm. So it's ignorance of the state, the city. The feds just gave him work authorization, but he said he did a background check. Hopefully, I think that the feds should know what that background check is for. Because if you go get a firearm, you have to get a background check for firearm. If you go work for a police department, you got to get a federal background check for a police department. Everybody should have known this person was going to get inside of a service. And then not only that, while doing background check, immigration status should have came up that he has been illegally overstayed for 10 plus years. I'm be honest, I think they knew about it. Or they just ignorantly passing shit. They just pressing buttons. Okay, clear. Legal status, sir. He's overstaying. Where is his location? Y'all knew where he was for the last 10 years and didn't do nothing about it. Now they want to stay here. They want to be here because why? You put them in a position to be here. And now they feel obligated to come here and stay here. It's like, yes, they worked their way. Yes, they were good. But you were illegal and you have a firearm, which is an illegal felony technically because you're a immigrant. So when you put all these things together, you got to make sense of it. But then they got him back on the streets as a fire, like they released him and they're like, okay, come back to work. Police officer that is illegally here enforcing American rules. This is crazy, bro. Like for real, we got to understand what's going on. Are we confused? It makes me angry that we're so ignorant as a country that, okay, it's one thing for a buddy to come over here, right? That's cool. But then you overstay your visa. Okay, it happens. But then you go get a job at a police station and they run your shit. And not only does your legal status don't come up, even though you're a legal immigrant and you're not American, which should have came up immediately, you have a firearm as an immigrant. Immigrants can't have firearms, even though you have a work authorization. You're not a citizen. So you're telling me we're letting people in, not citizens, but have work authorization. That's like a H-2B visa. You know what I'm saying? Somebody coming over for school. Yeah, bro, you can get a gun. You can work for our federal department. And here's all the government benefits, G. Come on, man. We are slow. Bro, I'm telling you right here, we're going to lose it all. You ever seen somebody taking out your pocket? Like they taking money directly out your pocket. You watch them in their eyes and they still doing it. And I'm not saying this dude is a bad dude. I'm be honest. I think he might have been, if anything, probably one of the best dudes on there. Hangover Park, bro. I used to drive past all there on BS with everybody, bro. That's Carroll String, Hanover. You drive over there. You drive down County Farm. Yes, bro. Any little thing, bro, you're getting pulled over for. I'm guarantee you. But this the problem. It's not even about that. It's about this dude is illegally here. He is illegally here. That's a problem. You are illegally here. Not only that, the feds in the state, in the local, didn't see nothing wrong. To get the firearm, you need a federal background check. You need the state to check your background as well. The locals need to check your background because you're working for a police department within that community. Yeah. Yeah. You ever seen a downfall of an empire right in front of you and you see the degeneracy happening? And I'm not, like I said, I'm going to re say this again. He's probably a good guy, but that decides the point. If you accidentally murder somebody, you're probably a good guy after you murder said person accidentally. You didn't have, say the second, third degree accidentally, right? You're probably still a good person, but you did say a crime and you must be released. Now, this isn't no murder, no criminal crime, but technically it is. You have a firearm as an immigrant, an illegal immigrant at that. Did he run in the country? No, he was probably granted temporary status in here. And that temporary became permanent when he didn't go back to review and go back to that judge, bro. Y'all got to, come on. Hey, if I'm telling the truth, tell me if I'm lying or not, man. Tell me. Because, we live over here. We live out here. This becomes a problem when you stop thinking. You got to put into aspect that, man, there's a possibility that we're compromised. We don't know this man's true intentions when it comes to, yes, he's here and he wants to be here. Look, it's just like the Somalia thing. We don't know y'all true intentions when you come over here and you're slowly conquering because we allow it. We shouldn't have I don't care if you're a citizen or not. If you're not a born American, you should not be in Congress. You should not have no House seats. You should not be mayor nor governor of any United States places ever. That's a born citizen right, bro. I see some conquering going on in the future. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just trying to get rich before that so I can save myself. But if all the immigrants own all the local states, the green states, the blue states, bro, we're in trouble. And they're doing it all in front of you. Well, it's not for me to say. I'm just one person, man. I'm seeing the truth. I'm seeing what's going on. People like Mandani, have nothing against him, but he should not be the mayor of the biggest state in our country. Being not a born American. Everybody, bro, if all Congress and House members are immigrants, bro, the president has no power, bro. Born American or not. Other than the military itself. Come on, man, let's start thinking. That being said, man, maybe I'm speaking that stuff, maybe I'm not. It's your boy AngeloSavage, man. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section. I really want to hear what you got to say about this. I couldn't even let this play all the way through because I knew already that this type of shit upset me. Because it's like letting the killer, and it's not the same thing, but this is equivalent. It's like when Chicago, the dude kept punching girls in the face. They kept letting him go, and he kept punching people in the face. Then he get arrested, let him go the same day and do it again. No time, no nothing. Just soft on crime. It's like... We catch the illegal dude. He's here. All right. We know you had a gun, but hey, go back and get that gun again as an illegal. So now we know. It's like I committed a crime. You know I did the crime. You took me and let me out, and then you told me to go do it again, pretty much. But you're not going to catch me the second time because you don't want to. Whew. That being said, it's your boy AngeloSavage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. And we're in some trouble. We're in some deep trouble, man. It's your boy Savage. Let's go.